2, 1, begin. Ah, fuck. I forgot to change something. Oh, man. This was when I was running a test for countdown timer, and I forgot to change the cap zone from activating immediately.
Oh, Connor away in formation.
Whoop.
Perfect formation flying there. Very
I'm just
nice.
gonna post that in chat. Cap zone started earlier. Team's okay with that. If they are okay with that, we'll just keep running. If they're not okay with that, we'll just do a restart with that fixed. I'll just go ahead and make sure that is good to go.
We've got an all good from Enderoth.
All right, all good.
And a questioning it from you, what?
Who's questioning it? That's Turnip.
Yeah, that's Turnip. He's just asking. What is early? Cap zone is active right now. Which is not the intent. I'll just make sure that is updated for the next match. Okay. Whoops.
Arrows away. Skimming the blocker plate.
Tysel is exposing himself here. He's actually going to take a bunch of damage from those 500s. Arrows away in return. Firing
His arrows
decoys.
went right for a miss.
Tate eats them.
But big hits on Tate.
Yacht is occupied. Ah, looks like I need to move the timer over as well.
Yeah, by
A little bit, just the tiniest amount.
a little bit.
Just a smidge.
Oh, StarCore.
Right, so pouring fire now into Tysel. And getting fire in return, although it doesn't seem to be too much. His long range, well, I'm just going to call them turbo lasers. Pouring fire, they're actually Gauss cannons, but they look like turbo lasers. Good to see you, my good friend Krieg.
Evening Ghost, how you doing? We're in the start of the first match here. Yacht is occupied 70 seconds. It might be a little bit hard to see. Zero keeping everybody updated.
Thank you, Zero.
Yacht is occupied 81 seconds. Are Khan just going to give them the win? Do they understand the implications of the cap zone starting early? They said it was going to be okay.
Yeah, we got an okay from Enderoth, and
Oh, looks like they have gotten the memo. 20 seconds left on the timer. It is hard to see, and I apologize for that.
Tysel moving in now. And contested.
All right, no problem. We'll shake in the first match of the night. That's all right.
Heavy fire from Lego Master onto Tate. Everybody seems to be, on con, seems to be primarily focusing on Tate, wanting to knock out the reserve player. Which is
Good
interesting
choice.
because that is Reaper's ship, and Reaper is the tank of the team. And, I have to say I don't disagree with the strategy. Normally, targeting the tank is a bad idea, but in Yuan's case, it seems to be the way to beat them.
As soon as the tank goes down, they don't really have any way to keep their ships actually in the fight. Where is the rest of Yuad? skirting around the outside. It seems they're not forming up on a single point here. Neither team, that is.
Lego Master absolutely punishing Tate.
Oof. Good damage from Turnip onto Bonnie here. Looks like that took out something important.
It's looking like Bonnie and Bryce are doing their usual hit and run tactics. But they're being fended off very well by Tysell and Turnip. Meanwhile, in the center,
watch the power go down.
This is Tate and 303. It's a battle of two fronts now.
Something
on the outside of the ring.
Something interesting you can actually note on both teams here is whenever you see a bunch of the players on con suddenly switch and move, that's their shot caller telling them to do something else instead, where you lot are kind of acting in the moment and talking with each other.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Purple is acting as shot caller for you, Odd.
Having spoken to Mr. Purple, I'd be very surprised, but he has gone red, so he has no choice now. He's done. He didn't even get a ram off.
Oh, unlucky Mr. Purple.
Completely tore out the rear end with, I believe, to be a Thanatos. 0 power. That's a power kill. And 0 thrust. Jeez.
Those Thanatos do hit hard. They are designed on the ethos of the macro cannon from Warhammer 40,000. And they certainly live up to that.
I still think they could use a bit more sauce in the particle effect, but they're not too loud, and they definitely feel great to use.
Oh, they sound fantastic.
We actually saw a low power out from 303 being fired out against Tysell. It is an interesting choice, but a good one to make against a player using rototurrets. You can potentially rip those off. Oh, Bryce almost going to collide with the blocker plate is. No, he's not. He's good.
Arrows will go away again from Lego Master onto Bryce. Can he dodge him? Yes, he can. It is very wasteful firing nuclear missiles at an interceptor like that. But sometimes when you're switching targets, it's not obvious. And hell, if it does hit, it's going to do some serious harm.
Speaking of serious harm, Brycecraft looking completely worse for wear here. Khan might just run away with this.
Well, I think in many people's eyes, Con are the favourite to win the tournament. They are the winners of GT1, and it wouldn't come as a huge surprise to anybody if they won GT2.
Nah, tell you who's going to win the tournament. That's Rex.
Oh, I'd love it if that was the case. I think it's going to be Spartan.
Given if we win against TGS, we'll give them a run for our money.
Yeah, all teams in the finals are definitely contenders.
Oh, for sure. There are no weak sides. Even new players have done very, very well.
Definitely.
Wow, there's a positively pill-fit amount of particle effects coming off the front of Winfield here as he tanks shot after shot after shot from Tate and 303, both 500mm cannon users.
Winfield shield's holding pretty strong. Fortified up.
Well, we see arrows going over the top of Tate, just barely missing.
Oh, they're coming back around.
They're coming back around, and oh, they missed again! No, they missed on my screen. I don't know what happened there.
No, I definitely saw them clip him.
They could have been. That's the danger of missiles. They can have that just barely meter difference that wouldn't matter with anything else. Oh, but I see Gladius lasers poking all the way through Tate. Down to 1.5 gigawatts on the tracker there, top right.
Tate and Reaper's ship is in a very bad state. Still functional, still flying, still active, but not healthy.
Winfield on the move, slamming his arm in the car door as he drives away, ripping the nose off of Tate.
Nice.
Bryce and Bonnie circling.
just chaos now, but everything is running beautifully on my end.
Same here. PC fans running a little loud, as they have been ever since the latest Space Engineers update.
You paid for the bearing, you're going to use the whole bearing.
Yep. But running beautifully.
Oh, there's a Caspo effect going on through a 3 there. He is EMPing himself, and it would be shutting off of his shields if he had any, but the EMP only lasts for a few seconds. It's not detrimental. Oh, excessively detrimental anyway. Winfield taking the brunt of that. Those 500 shots, devastating.
Lego trying to shoot Bryce with PPCs. That is a hard target for a PPC shot, sir.
If he lands it, that's going to be curtains for Bryce. Bonnie's gone red. Bonnie has gone red.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to disengage from Turnip, and he was just taken apart. Bryce has gone red.
Oh, it's looking like it might be all over for you, Odd.
Well, they have their tanks left. That's an interesting dichotomy from how it usually is.
They have half of Tate left, and 303's low on shields.
Yeah, Tycel seems to be trying to tank and repair.
All 4 members of Con intact and flyable, and all above half hull. Still got power, still got weapons. I think this is curtains.
Oh, Tycel's shields are down. He's now taking raw damage to his hull. And a 3080 would do just fine, Ghost. It's your CPU you need to worry about.
I run Space Engineers quite comfortably on a 1050 Ti. It is not hefty on the graphics.
Tycel getting a ramp.
Reasonable settings.
Tycel looking pretty healthy.
CPU and RAM.
Yeah, CPU and RAM, definitely the major things to worry about here.
Oh, and an SSD.
Yeah, and an SSD, fast loading.
Buy Space Engineers unless you have an SSD.
9900K, that'll be just fine. 32 gigabytes of RAM, well, it's more the speed you gotta worry about, but I think it'll be fine.
What do you say, 16 gig? Yeah, that'll be fine.
32.
32, definitely fine.
Yep, I recommend 32 for streaming Space Engineers. But taking a whole bunch of arrows here as they try to shut down Tycel and get at least one member of Con going red. I don't think it's going to happen, though, not at this rate, with 303 changing target over to True Turnip.
More arrows for Tate.
He starts glowing again. He's gone red.
Yeah.
It's just down to 303.
I hope you were wearing your lead underpants today, Tate.
We'll put the paper doll up on screen just so we can observe what's going on here.
Now it's all on 303. Con still have some very big, chunky...
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, what a ram! A dirty little ram.
Yeah, I think that was an integrity ram straight through the dead center of 303. For all of you saying the integrity rams do more damage to your own ship, well, there's your evidence.
God, if you time that right.
Oh no, the paper doll of 303's, it's just all red. Is he gonna send it straight through?
Afterburner integrity. Oh, cruel Turnip, cruel. Turnip catching a few stray arrows there for his hubris.
That's fun. I doubt he minds at this point. And he hits the afterburner again. No! Oh, oh. 303 is still not gone red. He's still in the fight.
Yeah, you got Amender off.
And that's it. He's gone red.
There we go. That is a kill victory for Con.
Yep.
GG, guys.
Complete.
No easy
wipe.
opponents.
Wow, what a match. What a match to start on. Oh no. Turnip, what are you doing? You can't. Don't do it! No! Oh. Brutal.
Taking him to the rope. Oof. Oof. Next time, you know, I think we should replace the block of pates with literal steel chairs.
Well, we could make them into steel chairs. Turnip just grinds the corpse on the wall. That is a total con victory.